Hi, my name is Dana Golden. Today we're going to walk through cleaning a messy data set. So we're going to start off by importing our packages. And then we have this data set that is kind of weird. Weird and unwieldy. You have some nuns here, but you also have some missings, invalids. So who's ever keeping track of this data set, and then you have all these dates, and then you also have, look at this, income is all strings. So you have string variables, and then you have numeric variables, and you really need to convert this to a state at which you can use. So let's put the info. It's a data frame, and we can describe. We basically have a bunch of non-nulls, but when we try to analyze this data frame, we basically can't get good results for everything. It's very unclean, particularly things like income, which are all strings. The only thing we can get is age, and even then we have some nans. So let's clean that up. So here's how much is missing from each of the different rows or columns. As you can see, nothing is missing from income, but that's not really true because you see these missing data points in the data frame. So now we're going to fill with NA age unknown. You can also fill NAs with other potential objects. You can here we're going to fill NA of age with the median, and we're going to fill NA of the gender with the mode of the data. With income, we're going to convert to a numeric, and we're going to converse it, and then we're going to fill the NAs with the mean. So all we're doing here is basic imputation. So income now is a numeric variable without any missing data. And now we're going to convert to a date time for sign up date. Let's remember what sign up date looks like. There's sign up date, kind of these odd things here with invalid and none. So we're going to convert that to a numeric, and then we're going to forward fill. So let's see what happens there. So now we get basically the sign up date is filled in with the last one where it is missing. So we have invalid, and that's just going to become 21,320. And so now we're able to take the head of the data frame, and we have things that we can view. And now if we do what we did before again, where we do describe, we're going to get something that's significantly nicer. So yeah, now we have, obviously not for gender because it's not 0, 1, but we have it's mean for income, and we have different sign-up dates. That's a little bit nicer. And then we can also drop duplicates. We can strip and title case the names. So we're stripping, meaning separating out the spaces, and then putting them in title case. Then sorry, I was supposed to run this. So yeah, now we have this other data set, which has names, which has ages, which has emails, join dates. Again, it's a messy data set. df.info, df.duplicated. So there's duplicates. It has John Smith. It has this thing where sometimes there's spaces ahead of it, sometimes there's not. So we want to split into, well, we first drop the duplicates, and then we want to convert the names so that now we have these nice first and last names. And now we go from membership looking like these very weird unwieldy types of memberships to these filled-in memberships, and we go from just having a space to having an unknown there. So now we're going to fix age. We're going to drop and replace outliers. Recall that someone's 999. That's clearly an outlier. 150, no one's really 150, -5. So we're going to drop if x is less than 0, or if x is, or we're going to replace with a NaN rather, if x is less than 0 or x is greater than 100. And then we're going to fill with the median. Now the emails, we're going to replace blanks with none. We're going to fill NAs with for unknown at example, with unknown at example, and let's see what happens to email here. So everything that's blank goes to unknown at example. We also now have for you have this Charlie at site, we go to invalid at example.com. And then we fill in the join date. We fill in NAs with 2020-01-01. So now let's see what join date looks like. And then we create a timestamp to get tenure. And then now we have this function that cleans the customer DF, and we print the DF. Here's this clean data frame that looks all nice. And that is a little overview of how to clean some messy data. Again, make sure you're following along with these videos, going through it yourself, making sure you're understanding what everything is being done. And with that, I hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time.